with his skills, some with his attributes, some with his hand speed. Stuff I'll take and learn and build on.
Can you describe that feeling when he's over and the referee waves it off? What was the overriding feeling?
Relief.
Was it?
Nah, look, it was elation. I knew I had it in the bag. I knew I always had that there. I was unhappy going through the fight with the way I was performing. Performance-wise, I'm much better than that. I do have a way better boxing skill than I showed on the night tonight. But sometimes you just got to do what you got to do to win. It's not always going to be perfect. It's not always going to come out punch perfect, or I'm going to nail everything to the T. I am going to have to figure things out on the fly and grit through it. And fortunately, I have got that in me.
How did you muster up that grit and adversity? Because it looked like you were sort of feeling you're sorry for yourself in there when a few of the body shots started to. You looked a bit dejected, as you said you wasn't happy with your performance. So, how did you manage to get through that and put out that punch finally in the 10th round?
Yeah, look, a quiet word to myself on the stall, really. A little quiet moment to myself of paying attention to where I am, where I've got to, and I haven't got all here by feeling sorry for myself or being annoyed with myself. Is like shake that off and get things moving and get back to the game plan. And that's very much what I did.
And gritted your teeth.
Like down.
Showed his heart.
I know it's so easy for us to say from sitting at ringside, but from about the 5th round, it looked like you almost wanted to lose. Like your hands were down, every right hand he threw. Were you struggling with what? And I'm not trying to take anything away from Justis. Were you struggling with what he was doing, or was your plan not working?
Yeah, look, I wasn't boxing right for a lot of the rounds, for a lot of the fight, and to take nothing away from Justis, he's a very good amateur. He's got some really good skills, and he's got fast hands, good feet, in and out, and yeah, some of his attributes I was having to figure out on the fly. It's the first time I've been in with someone as quick, as fleet-footed, as sharp as him in that kind of moment. So yeah, it was a new experience for me, and again, something I had to figure out in the moment.
Fabio,
He's a good mover.
you were giving nothing away when we asked you how the preparation had been affected by your partner's pregnancy. How has that been underpinning your prep? Like, how much has that sort of weighed on you in this?
No, it hasn't taken away from me. My missus is fantastic, and she realised I have a job to do and I have to go to work and get things done, and she's been a soldier in her own right by carrying that. It didn't affect me at all. We actually had a fantastic camp. Everything went really well, aside from obviously a change of opponent midway through and having to swap things around. Actually, everything went really well. Look, just on the night, sometimes the puzzle pieces don't always fit together perfectly, and you kind of have to smash them together a bit and make up some sort of kind of crayon macaroni art or something.
Have you had a chance to speak to her about?